Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my Pokemon Blue Randomized Nuzlocke. The first episode was a shorter pick my starter episode, and the three options obviously were Pidgeot, Magmar, and Geodude, which we'll go over in a second. Now the initial plan was hopefully to have people comment and pick my starter, but if I didn't get enough views or enough comments, because I am a brand new channel, as of this episode I only have 8 subscribers, I was just going to ask my friend to pick. Thankfully, however, that's not going to be an issue because I was able to get about half a dozen replies, which is a lot more than I was expecting, so thank you. I love to see the channel slowly growing, and hopefully everybody enjoys it, and we can keep growing together and having fun. So yeah, again, this is my Pokemon Blue Randomized Nuzlocke. Check out the first episode just for, the preamble to get you prepared for what this is, to pick my starter aspect, and I go over the rules a little bit. But keep in mind the rules are always listed in the description, which also has my Twitter, which you should follow me on for future updates. Additionally, if you like the video, if you like the series, or if you like my Showdown series, give the channel a thumbs up, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. I'd love to see comments. It can be either just talking about something that happens in the video, what do you like to see more of, any of that. That would be great. Tips, especially because sometimes you can miss stuff. Generation 1, there's not too much to miss, but I'm sure I'll miss some. But especially in other generations, if I play Nuzlocks for them, it can definitely be easy to miss hidden items that I'm not familiar with. Either way, you can find me on Twitter at HumanShield1991, trying to grow an audience there as I am here. And ultimately, let's get started. We got a lot to do and a lot to talk about. The votes are in, and ultimately, this came down to a pretty close race between just two Pokemon. One Pokemon unfortunately didn't get any votes, but we'll get into that right now. As a reminder, I have no Pokemon as the start of this, and I have a Super Repel. So let's take a look one more time at the Pokemon that I could have had. First is Magmar, the Spitfire Pokemon, 4'3", 98 pounds. Its body always burns with an orange glow that enables it to hide perfectly among flames. Pretty cool Pokemon. Next up, you have Pidgeot, the bird-type Pokemon, a fully evolved one. 4'11", 87 pounds. When hunting, it skims the surface of water at high speed to pick off unwary prey such as Magikarp. And then there was Geodude, the rock-type Pokemon who clocks in at 1 foot 4 inches tall, 44 pounds, found in fields and mountains, mistaking them for boulders people often step or trip on them. So as I mentioned, this was a close battle between just two, but in the end, Magmar was the winner. Magmar came in with about 3 or 4 votes, plus my friend, who I was going to have choose if no one actually voted, also picked Magmar, so that worked out perfectly. With that said, Pidgeot came very close with 2 or 3 votes itself, but Geodude had nothing. I decided to name Magmar Tony, and hopefully you'll see the name scheme and understand it later. And Jake, my rival, he took Pidgeot, of course, because why wouldn't he? My Pokemon looks a lot stronger. I don't know about that. There's the stats. The one move, which is frustrating. I'd rather have a normal move to start than the fire move, to be honest, and a randomized. While a Pokemon appears, you can fight. Okay. Wait, Jess. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Now this is a good time to remind everybody, Nuzlocke Rules means that the Nuzlocke Rules don't officially begin until after I get Pokeballs. Therefore, win or lose this battle, which most likely lose, it doesn't matter if at this point. I don't lose. However, if I don't know in 3 episodes or at the end of the game or at any point Tony goes down to Pidgeot, then that's it. He's gone. This is the one free fight he basically has against Jake. So keep that in mind going forward. And as you can tell, we didn't have a chance. Pidgeot's fully evolved, so even the type difference plus that is just it wasn't going to work in our favor. It just Gramps, smell you later. I hate Jake. Hey Jess, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. Wish I could take that last one. Having Geodude would be nice. Anyway, let's check it out. We have Tony. Again, pay attention to the name of this game in the future. Maybe you'll sense a theme. Maybe you won't. Go to Mom and heal, even though I just checked and we have all our health. I'm not really sure why I bothered doing that, but oh well. It can never hurt to visit your mom. At this point, I don't think I get the map yet. I wasn't... Do we? No, we don't get the map yet. We have to do it after Oak's Parcel. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if Daisy was going to give us the map now or not. But let's start our trip. First, let's see what kind of Pokemon we'll have. Again, this first encounter does not count as my first encounter. That doesn't count until I have Pokeballs. So, any encounter I have now, and it's a Geodude. And that's pretty ironic because of the fact that he could have been my starter had anybody selected him, but not one person voted for him. Which again, surprised me. Anyway, again, I can't capture him now, but Geodude would be a pretty cool pick. I'd have a major water weakness, but what are you going to do? Either way, hopefully I catch a Geodude. That would be very nice, because the problem with the early game and the different Pokemon you encounter is if they're too strong in this randomizer, then, like, perfect. See, a Dragonite. Dragonite would be an amazing Pokemon to have, but there's no way I'm going to catch it with Pokeballs. I don't have a status move to give them, and there's no chance I would catch it. So that'd basically be a wasted first encounter. Anyway, as far as stuff like leveling up and grinding, I probably won't do too much of that on screen. You know, I might battle what I see, or I might check out a route here or there, but I don't want to bore everyone by doing, 10 or 20 minutes of grinding on screen. That doesn't sound fun. I work at a Pokemart, visit us in Viridian City, here's a sample, and we got a potion, which is good because we didn't get a potion because of the items being randomized. So we could definitely use that. Again, though, I'm surprised that Geodude wasn't selected. It didn't get a single vote because, remember, in this randomizer, trade Pokemon can evolve. I don't have to trade them to evolve. They evolve at some obscure level. I want to say 34, 36, somewhere about there. Between level like 32 and 36. I believe. Anyway, in Abra, which I love Abra, but they teleport instantly, so I'd have to catch it with all luck. So hopefully I don't get that. I don't remember all the hidden items in Gen 1. I wish I remembered better because I'm not really sure where to check. But let's one more look in the grass just to see one more. An Oddish. You know what? An Oddish would not be bad. I like Oddish. I like Bloom, and I very much like Vileplume. So I would not be opposed to getting an Oddish one either. Well, what else? Ooh, a Victory Bell. Now, Victory Bell would be awesome, but again, it comes into that Dragonite territory where I don't think I could catch it. Not with Pokeballs. And keep in mind, I only have so much money even when I get the Pokeballs, so it's not like I can throw 100 balls at it. I can't really whittle it down because I only have one move, and I don't have any status moves. So this will be interesting. I don't know. I love getting an idea of what might be coming, but at the same time, because it's randomized, there's a fairly significant number of Pokemon in this route that I could end up getting. Now that was interesting that Oddish survived that because he was knocked out before. I must have got a low roll this time. Yeah, it had to be a low roll this time because there's no way an Oddish would survive that. I don't know. That was strange. Anyway, ooh, Starmie. Now Starmie would probably be the same issue, but I would love a Starmie. I think Staryu and Starmie are very underrated, but I'm not going to battle it. Let's just get going. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their PP. Okay. Now, I don't think there's any hidden items over here. Alright, let's get a move on. I need to heal. Tony definitely needs to be healed up. Is there anything over here? No. Now, I can come back in the future this town and fish in that water to get an encounter, but I don't want to do that with an old rod. There's a Pokemon Center. Yeah, huh? I really like the Pokemon Centers in the future games. where they have the shop and they have, I think in the more recent one, they even have like move tutors, everything all in one. It's efficient. Anyway, let's step up to the next spot. Two kind of caterpillar Pokemon. Sure, tell me. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch out for its poison sting. Oh, don't remind me. Poison is actually, it's so dreadful in this generation. Hey, you came from Palatown. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? HS got Oak's parcel. This shop sells many antidotes. Good, I'll need them. No, potions are all sold out. Oh, that's not encouraging. Especially because I only have one potion. And I need pretty much all the money I have for Pokeballs because otherwise I'm out of luck. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon. It's great that you can carry Pokemon and use Pokemon anytime. You know? That's pretty nice. I wish they could follow me. I really like that about Pokemon Yellow. I love that they can follow you. I was really hoping the new generation was going to have it because of Let's Go, but it didn't end up happening. Hopefully someday. It's such a minor thing, and I'm sure there's a lot of issues with it, especially if you have a Pokemon like Wailord. But it's just, I don't know, it's just something I like. Maybe it's just because of the generation I grew up in. Anyway, let's go down and take the parcel back to Oak. Such a simple route, but I have so much nostalgia for this area, just for the first couple generations. There's Geodude again, so maybe Geodude has a high encounter rate. That would work out very nicely, actually. Again, it would give a major water weakness, and the problem with randomizer is you don't know what you're going to encounter. So I could be hit by a whole team of water, or not see a water Pokemon for, ages. But we'll see. I know Geodude's an easy catch, though, and that's key at this point in the game, frankly, because Magmar is so limited. I love Magmar, and I think he's one of the coolest Pokemon of Generation 1. Ooh, a Ditto. I don't think a Ditto would be very good. Because I like Ditto as a concept. I like Ditto from the sense of lore, but I don't like using Ditto, and to be honest, I never really do because I just don't really see a point. More often than not, you're just facing Pokemon of the same type. I guess if you're facing a team of 6 and you switch in and you take a form, then you knock it out, I don't know. I don't really see much use for it. Let's heal up. Now, I can't imagine doing the Nuzlockes where you can't do heals or no items, and those are intense. And maybe one day I'll be good enough to try them out, but I can't imagine winning or even coming close. HS, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? You have something for me? HS delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Grants. What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. HS and Jake, take these with you. HS got Pokédex from Oak. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't do it. Sure you can. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Grants, leave it to me. HS, I hate to say it, but I'll need you. I know, I'll borrow town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, HS. Ha ha ha. I hate Jake. Anyway, now that we have a Pokedex, you can't access. Oh, you have to go through there. Okay. I forgot how weird the limitations of the old games can be sometimes. Just for simplicity's sake, some things are just overly complicated, and you have to do a lot of steps just to make simplest things happen. Speaking of, did I check this entry? Oh, I think I already checked his entry. I definitely did check his entry before. Oh well. Well, Now all we have to do is get the town map from Daisy. Grandpa's you in there, and here, this will help you. There we go. And now we just need Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke officially begins. We have a Super Repel Potion, Max Elixir, and a town map. Pallet Town. So let's get going. See what we can counter this time. Again, even though the Nuzlocke has started, the first encounter rule has not. Oh yeah, wait, the Nuzlocke hasn't technically started. So the Pokeballs yet, but it essentially will be in a minute. I wonder if my Ember would knock an Abra out. No, not even close. I need to level up considerably for that. Man, I love Magmar, but just having Ember is so difficult. And another Ditto. Oh no. I really hope Dittos aren't too common. Again, I like Ditto for its lore. It's a cool Pokemon. The concept is interesting. You know, all transforms, but I just don't think that'll get me anywhere. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can't think of a single Pokemon I'd rather have less than Ditto, especially in this generation. Like Kakuna, Metapod, especially if they have Tackle or Poison Sting, sign me up. Plus, they can evolve. What you see is what you get with Ditto. Okay, another Geodude. I really need to stop fighting. But see, this is the issue where I don't know if because I don't want to bore everybody with constant fights, obviously, because that's not interesting. Especially if they're not like trainer battles. But at the same time, I need the levels, and I don't want to do all my leveling off screen. But I don't want to do all of it on screen either. So I'll just have to find the right medium. I know some people do like grinding montages. I probably won't do anything like that, but alright, let's heal up. Then we'll hit the Pokemart. Then we'll get our first encounter, which I think we're gonna do our first encounter this episode. So that's exciting. Alright, so let's stock up. We don't have a lot of money. 10 Pokeballs. Hopefully 10 Pokeballs will be enough. Got a couple antidotes. I'm already low on cash, wow. I'll get a Paralyze heal, and then I'll save what I have left. I don't need a burn heal. The odds of getting burned, I don't think are that high. Hopefully. And at least, unlike with poison in this generation, burns don't kill you after the battle. God, I hate poison in this generation. But alright, let's get our first encounter. I'm hoping for a Geodude. Let's see what we get, and... Okay, Ditto is not ideal. Now, I don't know what Ditto's catch rate is, so that's going to be an issue. Ooh, burned. Okay, so that means I got to catch him fast. Okay, again, I don't know what Ditto's catch rate is. I don't know if it's particularly high or low. It's definitely going to be more difficult than a Geodude, but probably easier than a Dragonite. So, half glass full, glass half empty, depending on how you want to look at it. Is he gonna die from burn? He's definitely gonna die from burn. I don't know. I guess losing a Ditto isn't the worst thing in the world, but especially because there's a few early encounters. But at this point, I need as much power as I can get. This one Pokemon just isn't gonna cut it. There we go. Okay. Ditto. Man, I don't know what to do with Ditto. 1 foot 9 pounds, capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transform itself into a duplicate of the enemy. Do you want to give a nickname to Ditto? Yes, I do. Alright, so I want to stay on theme. Who would work? Oh, I have an idea. What's his name? Shoot, what is his name? Oh, okay, I know his name. I know. Make sure I got it right. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so our Ditto is going to be named Taskmaster. Now, maybe this will give away the theme. Maybe it won't, but hopefully someone can figure out why I named him Taskmaster. And let's check him out. There's its stats. There's its one whole move. But hey, we have two people in our party now. I need to heal right away because I don't want to lose a Pokemon as soon as the run begins. Man, I just realized it's going to be extremely tough to try to train this Pokemon up too. The bright side, uh, I don't know. I guess the bright side is to train it up. I have to switch train anyway at first. But even when I'm done switch training, it's going to be just frustrating to use. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about Ditto and he's fun to use in Nuzlocke, let me know. If you have any experience with it or positives that'll come with it, uh, I would definitely love to hear them. Anyway, this will about wrap up this episode, I think. Uh, Not the most exciting in the world, but we got our starter Pokemon. We got our first encounter. I'm probably going to do some off-screen grinding in the meantime. But yeah, pretty not bad. Um, I don't know. It's kind of hard to be too excited over it, Ditto. But hey, at least we have a two-person team now. Magmar's strong, so that'll be fun. And in the next episode, we'll definitely be hitting up at least one or two more encounters, maybe three. And then, we also have our rival battle. So there's a lot of fun to be had. Anyway, I'm Human Shield 1991. This was episode 2 of my Pokemon Blue Randomized Nuzlocke. I hope you enjoyed it. Um, if you did, please give a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at Human Shield 1991. But most importantly, just feedback, comments are great. Let me know what you think about Ditto as a Pokemon in this run. Let me know what you think of the team so far, and if you have any predictions on how they'll fare. Uh, this is fun so far. Pokemon Blue is what it is. It's a pretty fun game, although basic, and Gen 1 definitely had some interesting quirks that would later be fixed. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap us up. Again, thanks for checking out the video, and please do all those things: like, subscribe, comment, yada yada, and thanks for watching.